I did the thing. We are live. Hi.
We're live. Oh, we're back.
We're live.
Oh.
What?
Sorry.
I still needed
Oh,
5 minutes.
boy.
My makeup's not ready yet.
Too bad.
Patty, save me.
Too bad.
Bayod.
Well, we're back after our quick break for the holiday.
Holiday.
Holidays. Anyway, I always have to ask the burning question. The question at the top of the hour, where I start every stream off. From this point on, and I will list it off. We have a Tyrannosaurus that runs a halal butcher. We have a Titanosaur that is the back alley doctor. We have a Plesiosaur that is the pianist to the jazz club, and a Velociraptor who is the bartender at said at said club that drives a scissor lift.
I hate this bit.
But look, I have a plesiosaur right there.
Perfect.
Look at it. Yeah.
Coming live.
Oh, it's very cute.
Okay,
I know.
so I'm thinking for the next one, this person in this dinosaur black market, they sell fake passports, like fake documentation. Which dinosaur do you think sells fake documentation?
Triceratops.
Gallimimus.
Oh,
Gallimimus.
Gallimimus.
Which one was that?
Aren't they the ones that?
Pack, herbivore.
Yeah, they run at the first Jurassic Park. They get eaten by a T-Rex.
Oh, these dudes. Yeah, no, they look like they'd also be like down with bureaucracy.
All right, I'm
I
glad.
just had the idea of like a Triceratops in a business suit, and that was very funny to me.
No,
the
no.
Triceratops business suit is very much the straight man. He has no idea what this operation is. He just likes the drinks. Comes in after work.
No, if we're going to do it, it has to be a reference to Kung Fury, where the Triceratops cop, who's the dirty cop, who takes the bribes, and so that way he
Also
keeps the police off them.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
I guess we set up
so-
2 already.
So Gallimimus is the passport dude.
Yeah, he makes all the fake documentations, visas, passports, you know it, you name it, he can make it.
Okay, so if we go with the Jurassic Park one, then they're like fine because they've got like 3 fingers so they can like type and stuff, you know.
Uh huh.
But if we go with the modern depiction, which has cool ass feathers on it, I don't think it could type very well. It's like, God, my flappies are in the way. God,
Well,
ah.
they're not typing with boxing gloves. They still got digits.
Yeah.
Yeah, but have you ever had like poofy like sleeves when you're trying to type?
He
What am I,
has that
Jerry
ergonomic
Seinfeld?
split keyboard.
Having the poofy shirt.
Well,
I don't know. I'll test it. I'll go find a poofy shirt
Jerry.
and sit there. Jerry. No, unlike Jerry Seinfeld. After the B movie, he went downhill.
I hate this bit.
There. You can hate it as much as you want until we get the dinosaur goofy voice.
Yeah,
Did we already
that's
have
true.
that?
Did we? No, the T-Rex was like a New Jersey kind of thing. I don't think we gave any of the other ones like a goofy voice.
No, just a T-Rex apparently.
Yep.
It's not even. I don't. I know exactly what the Gallimimus sounds like.
I mean,
Sounds
it's
like
classic.
bitch.
Tensor pusher.
Yes, actually, that's
Yep.
exactly what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
exactly.
I
Yeah,
hear-
that's what I think.
Okay, so I hear you need a visa for Turkey. Okay, I'm gonna get right on that. I only know how to breathe through my mouth.
Perfect.
You hate the bit, and yet you're laughing.
I'm
It's out of pain.
laughing. I'm laughing at the mouth movements as you're doing this voice.
Trying to talk like this.
Yeah,
I don't have lips apparently, and that's how I make this voice happen.
yeah. That's what I'm laughing at.
I'm sorry. There's a point where you said that, and I had a discussion with my sisters one day about, do dinosaurs have lips?
Yes and no.
But they imagine like full on plump
Oh,
lips.
like-
they put lipsticks on.
Like Okay, so if we're talking about primate lips, no.
Yeah,
That'd
but
be
that's
funny as hell.
so. I found it a couple times of like weird dinosaur or monster statues that have like full-on human lips, and I always take a picture and send it to them.
Yeah, he does.
I'm just trying to imagine a T-Rex with just like big red smoochers.
Yeah, big red smoochers.
We found a T-Rex like statue in Portland, obviously, that was
obviously.
a T-Rex and had big red smoochers.
But like
Mhm.
the wax lips kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
smooch.
exactly.
Exactly.
Oh,
Like
for
that.
real?
For real.
Yeah,
And it was
For real.
That-
the best.
That is the best thing ever. You should have sent
Yeah.
me that.
Yeah.
One is
Amazing.
I still have the picture of it. I'll send it to you. Yeah, basically fry.
Yeah, that's awful. I love it.
And it was
So we had a full-on discussion and
horribly
hilarious
expensive.
moment.
Because it was like in one of those weird like homemade artsy-fartsy Portland stores.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
Okay.
like a boarding house that got turned into a market. So each little room was a different store.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It
I was
cool.
thinking it was like when you go to like those like flea markets or like street
Yeah.
fairs where you got the person who does the like weird weird taxidermy where it's like, hey, it's a frog playing the
Almost.
banjo, or the squirrels
Almost,
doing the
But-
mariachi squirrels.
but an actual like
Plaster cast
dinosaur
head.
thing. But it was in a shop that actually is there all the time, not just like it's here for Saturday and next month will be somewhere else. No, this is their location. They rent it out
It was
to sell
amazing.
their plaster dinosaur. So
Yeah, that
it
sounds
It was
great.
a lot of fun.
Anyways, why are we here, Phil?
Oh,
Dinosaurs.
that's a great question. I mean, yes, dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs, actually.
Where we left off. Funny enough, yeah, dinosaurs. Because where we left off, Lehonk and Werther's decided to make the Lehonkadon out of an old brine dragon fossil or bones they found inside the mesa, which actually solved the issue of where did the water come from in the mesa. And funny enough, it was actually the remaining fang of this brine dragon that was buried in the mesa. So it seemed like the mesa was its tomb, and the fang was acting as a decanter of endless water, bringing life to the entire region. So, after overthrowing the bandits and getting the town stabilized again, the party or the siblings took 1 year out of their time to rebuild the town with the idea of making a resort village, someplace where people could take a trip. You know, it's something like a Michelin 3-star resort. It's worth going out of your way to stop by this place. That's the type of location you guys were trying to build. And of course, the bandits and their mining operation had missed the decanter of endless water by a little bit. Werther's, with his magic sense, or was it detect magic, was able to find it and dig it up. But they couldn't just put it back, of course, together, or else it'd make a lake. So the party decided to make a brand new creature, not a brine dragon, a Lehonkadon.
Like
Hey.
Honkadong.
I
We also
decided to-
made it a fountain.
You made it
Yes.
a fountain. It stands at the top of the mesa where it was at least carved out, and it pours water down like a fountain down the way, pure water for this resort town.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
believe
so
it was
funny enough.
a snake with 4 limbs at the very front of the body.
and wings,
Or
and a
something.
single
we
fang
put-
in the middle of its face.
Yep,
Did
something
we
like
put
that.
all 4 of the limbs at the front?
Yes,
Yes,
you
you
did.
It sounds like an awful Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, and essentially it's just you strung it up at the top of the mesa, so it's just hanging there, so people can come up and oogle at it. And a lot of people are like,
somehow behind my legs. It doesn't make
"Makes
sense.
sense." Yep. Essentially, but the party spent, like I said, a year rebuilding the town, and in that time, during their helping out the townspeople and helping rebuild, at one point in time, Werther's, while working and rebuilding parts of the environment, discovered that old man, his
Eidolon.
I was gonna say Iditarod. Like, no, that's the race.
Barr?
Just a bunch of dogs run by. Eidolon had gained the ability of Lightning Drinker at one point in time. So now whenever Old Man summon and gets hit by a lightning attack, once per every 10 minutes, he has the ability to absorb that energy and heal or redirect it on his turn. Also, before taking off and the party leaving the town and heading out to their next destination, which was high up in the mountains, you're able to determine this by Tish's notes and getting an idea reference point inside the town after it was rebuilt. Alana, the raccoon apprentice Lei Honk had taken to train, had accidentally touched part of the gold symbol that Werther's had gathered from the magical artifacts that Vanda was using to control the miners of the town. And she was cursed by it and gained an ocular curse and became a level 1 oracle through some sort of divinity.
It's
So-
fine. It's totally
It
fine.
floats now.
Unfortunately, because the party did not want to say what Alana had touched, the party informed a wizard from the Silent Night that you had found. I think his name was Andre, another owl. And he describes that her curse comes from the dragon god. Of course, it does not match anything with the dragon god, he says. Since Alana is basically very weightless and constantly like lifts off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but before we move on and we catch the party traveling past the desert and towards the mountains, we're going to go back in time for a moment and head back to Roberts during his 1-year time, while at the while at Alafreya. So, while you were gone, Fry, we said Roberts was basically crafting trees, causing them to spring up, and using that as building material so they could rebuild the resort town. So he was you were basically helping with construction the entire year and helping everybody with that. Is there anything else in particular you want to do?
I mean, that's the big part of it, was growing trees for construction, growing trees for aesthetics and shade. I don't think if we ever established if I can grow fruit-bearing trees or not, that would be pushing my ability a little too far.
It says small trees, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a small tree that can bear fruit, I guess you can grow a pineapple comes from a bush.
An apple tree is kind of small, depending on the type of apple.
Yeah,
True.
if it's a small one, like cherry trees can be kind of small.
So yeah, I guess the startings of an orchard then.
Yeah, the seedlings basically.
Yeah, just really info dumping on anyone who approaches them about the different kinds of trees and how to approach them.
Okay. Yeah. So, I'm gonna say during this time, as you're helping out and you're growing these trees, I'm gonna say like you produce food for people using produced fruit and stuff, or produce produce and whatnot. Is that throughout the year you notice now correct me if I'm wrong, is it the right arm that's the missing one, or is it the left?
I believe so. Let me. Where did I take my notes? I think it's the right arm.
Okay.
I'm consulting my notes. I have so many pages of notes.
That's what you get for writing a novel.
Well, you did send me a tourniquet version of it.
Truncated, not tourniquet.
Truncated.
Yep. Tourniqueted.
A tourniquet, you turn it off. Obviously, you wrap it to cut it off. Duh, tourniqueted.
Do you remember what damage die that was for the lightning drinker?
Oh, no, you send it back. Whatever damage you took,
Oh, okay.
it's a set amount. So if you take 5, you can throw 5 back.
Got it.
But
Does
the
it get-
5 has to be used before the end of your turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't get any buffs from it.
No, it's just either you can heal 5 or throw 5. It's a flat damage.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Okay, I guess I never clarified. So I've always imagined it as the right arm, so I'm just gonna
Okay.
clarify that.
Yeah, let's workshop this a little bit then. So with that wooden arm, tell me, can Roberts actually feel through it? Or is it just like a robotic prosthetic where he can control it, but he doesn't get any sensory feedback from it?
I'd say at this point, with how much mastery and experience he has with it, he can feel pressure but not temperature.
Got it. So I'm going to say throughout the year, you're working with the people doing construction, but you notice something with it is that and your hand and your fingertips and that arm, you begin to feel a chill at the tips of your fingers. It begins to start there. It's almost like a wet to a cold feeling that kind of goes up and down your fingertips. And as the year progresses, like eventually it becomes more of a stabbing pain.
Oh, that's new.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna start poking at his appendage, seeing if that triggers any additional feeling or affects the phantom temperature.
I mean, you called it right there. Yes. So essentially, as you poke your wooden appendage or your wooden arm, you don't really feel like when you try to rub your arm, it doesn't do anything. So the pain just kind of sits there.
Huh. Okay, what did Tish tell me? Spit on it, rub some dirt on it? No, that was grapes. Jumping jacks? No, that's conditioning. What do I do? Werthers, I have a doctor question for you.
Huh?
Do you know-
What's the
Do you know
problem?
much about feeling cold in a limb that's no longer there? Kind of unpleasant.
Yep, I remember this. Banshee limb pain. It's where the limb that's gone screams at you.
I will use my elemental mastery and listen for any screaming of the trees in my arm.
Yeah, sure. So Werther tells you this, and like you put your hand up to your ear to listen, and you don't hear any screaming inside your arm.
Huh. I don't think it's Banshee Limb Syndrome. It's pretty quiet.
Oh, okay. So if it's not Banshee limb, it might be Poltergeist limb syndrome. Is it moving things without you noticing?
I don't see how that goes into Poultrygeist, but
Well,
not
because
that I've
poltergeists
noticed.
make weird noises without being seen. So is it moving stuff without being seen?
Well, if I can't see it moving things, I can't confirm that. Could be, though. I'll need some assistance keeping an eye on it.
Either that or it's cursed. I could take a look at it medically, but
Oh, sure.
I don't know
or
if you. Oh, okay.
do your eyes see any curses on me as well?
I can kick on my detect magic.
Sure.
Besides like the elemental magic that I'm assuming is infused with his arm, do I notice any other
No,
magic?
nothing out of the
Okay.
normal.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll me nature if you want to do a medicine check.
Okay.
27.
All right. So Werther's with a 27. You examine Robert's arm, and you go through it, and for the most part, his wood arm looks completely fine. Like, you've been around him long enough, you know how it should act. He can, like, basically pop it out of his arm socket, off his shoulder, and it doesn't do that. It just comes right back. I just like to think that he basically just has a where his shoulder or where his arm used to be. There's basically like a lotus bloom that's always right there.
Yeah.
So the arm comes out of that. So he can just pop it out, throw it out, and the lotus just blooms more arm, or just grows more arm out of it.
Sorry,
This
in
is
my
really
head,
powerful.
I just had a scene of us like, damn, we don't have any firewood. Robert's like, don't worry. Don't.
I
I'll
think
give you a hand with
he's.
that.
I think he's done that already.
Has he really?
Actually, yes. He's actually taken off his arm and just thrown it, and like either use it for scrap wood or something.
Well done, Fry.
I think
Well done.
I think once used it as a torch even.
Yeah. So it's 100% a thing he does. So you see it and you're like, okay, your arm and the magic that's in your arm seems perfectly fine. But 27, also give me a family lore check. I want to see if you remember stuff that Tish taught you.
30.
30 is really good. All right. So you're sitting there trying to rack your brain of like, why is he feeling some sort of pain? And you have basically like a flashback or just a memory comes back to you during your training with Tish, where she's actually going over surgeries with you. So you're like in residency essentially, and she's like stitching someone up and discussing like, oh, what the treatments we have to do. And she's actually like stitching up someone's leg who they've lost it in like a boating accident. And then she describes to the person, or describes to you like, oh, we have to actually do some aftercare because this person's going to have pain from a limb they've lost. Like their brain is just going to always assume it's there, but it's not. And they're just going to have phantom pains. So
Oh, that's right. That was the ghosty thingy I was trying to think of. So it's just phantom limb pain?
for the most part, but you find it very weird that it's happening even with a magical remedy.
Ah. Got it. I got it. Okay. So we typically call this thing phantom limb pain because a ghost limb has gone over your other arm, confusing your brain between your sticky arm and the ghosty arm, causing your brain to be confused and hurt. But I know what this one is, because the magic should have warded off any ghosts doing a phantom limb pain thingy. It's a revenant limb pain.
Oh.
Somebody's got a grudge against you.
Does that mean I need to get a silver thing if I feel itchy then?
Is that what gets rid of revenants?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But if it's a ghost arm overlaying my arm, and it gets
Well, it's not just a
itchy-
ghost arm. It's an angry ghost arm.
Oh no. Roberts will look at his hand and just be like, are you evil? His hand's gonna shake at him. I don't think it's evil. Ah! 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 Save me, mother, save me! Ah, I kid. The hand works, but it's still so cold.
It's
How do-
cold?
Yeah.
Did you stick it in fire?
Roberts will pop off his arm and start try lighting it on fire.
No. The arm's got to stay on.
Oh, but as a new one grows, and just be a smart aleck. Instead of a hand, it's chicken shaped. I think it is the poultry geist arm. Bok.
Well, if it's cold arms, if it's anything like cold feet, I think a good campfire will solve it.
Good campfire solves many things.
All right. I'm gonna say. So as you guys are discussing this and like trying to figure out, and you mentioned the revenant arm essentially, and you feel that still that cold stinginess throughout your entire arm, and you're trying to work it out. Like you take it off, you replace it, you regrow a new one. It's still always there, and so you have essentially this thought going with you the entire time that you have a haunted arm. I'm gonna say, I guess through Werther's own words, a revenant arm, which somehow you stumbled into what I was thinking.
Did they really?
Kinda, yeah. I'm gonna modify it a little bit because I think it's really funny. It's kinda in there, but I'm gonna modify just very slightly because I have an idea for it, a character thing, of course. But I really like the idea of a revenant arm, a revenant pain.
Instead of phantom pain, it's revenant pain.
Yeah, I like it. I like the idea of it. I think it's really funny.
Guys are a bunch of chuckle fucks.
That's what
we
I'm
do
here
best.
for.
So, I'm gonna say, Roberts, as you're like working with this the entire like year, at some point in time you get just kind of frustrated with it, and like you just take off the arm. You just pop it off like I'm not dealing with it. Like I just
Yeah.
don't regrow it. And as your comes to a close, and you guys are getting ready to leave and everything like that, you don't have your arm, but you instinctually like, oh, I need to reach for something like a glass of water or a mug. And when you go to reach for it, you notice the mug is actually cold now, like icy.
It's back, but different.
You come running back to where there's, look, I got a cold frosty mug.
Like Hawk just intercepts it. Ah, thank you, brother. Just what I need. Walks out of the scene.
You're welcome, LaHonk. Does the cold disappear with the glass? Or with the mug?
No, the mug's frosty cold. Like, it's iced and everything like that.
Okay.
Okay, so it's the Revenant is very cold. So you know what this is? This is probably a dish that's best served cold. Revenge.
Wait, who's getting revenge?
I don't know, but if you go to use the business in the forest, don't use your right arm, because then they're definitely gonna get revenge.
Do you
But
feel
it's
like?
opposable.
Do you feel like? I don't know, bathing in the blood of your enemies?
Not particularly. That sounds unsanitary.
Give me a occultism check.
Okay.
Anybody?
Yep, if you're in the scene, you can give me a occultism check.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Big money with my
Can it be
I
Arcana?
modify. Yeah, 3.
Oh shit! 31.
I'll take an arcana, yeah.
Yeah.
Arcana or occultism, I think, are fine.
No.
It's okay. Mine are the same. Oh shoot! I'll be right back. I just realized I have groceries in the backseat of the car.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna hold off on this reveal.
Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba.
My
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
hound, my hound goes, oh,
My hound-
one second, my daughter's floating away, come back!
No, you have to
Yeah,
stay
go-
focused if you want to not float.
She's just there swimming in the air,
Yeah. So gently
No.
lands on her and pushes her back to the ground.
right?
No, froggy style, not
She's-
doggy style.
She's basically always feels like an astronaut.
Yeah.
She's like, she's just like walking. She's moonwalking constantly.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, digga, digga, dun, dun, digga,
I'm
dun,
sorry,
dun.
did you have a scene?
Dun.
Did you have a scene for me?
Well, it's important to Fry, so he has to be here to learn what's happening.
Rude.
Dun, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Or no.
I go into my mind palace. It's there. all the old learnings from my undead academy days.
Why am I in his mind palace? Why am I naked?
Joke's on you, Lehonk's always naked.
Okay. I'm going to say Lehonk with a 31 on this occultism, which is very, very good. You don't have the ability to see magic, but you have the inclination of like you kick Werther's and say, you should probably take a look at this. Like, you get the feel, like, you don't know, but you're like, you should probably look at it.
I have a feeling that through my old trading, you need to look at it with your magic eyes.
What am I looking at?
His arm, I say, taking a sip of the frosty cold beer he's handed me.
Didn't I already do that?
Do it again.
It's developed. Maybe the magic is stronger. I don't know.
Detect magic is what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay. So if you want me to divine something from that, I think that's Arcana at that point.
Yeah, you can do it again. Because with the detect magic, you have it.
Okay.
It's right about here. I point at the spot.
24.
Okay, so with 24, it's pretty obvious when you turn on detect magic that you can see it almost immediately. So normally, you can see the spot of magic where Roberts always grows his arm out of. And then coming out of his shoulder socket, so just above where that point is, where he lost the arm, is a third magical arm.
Is it also a tiny angry doll?
It's not a tiny angry doll, but it is not Robert's arm. Like, it wouldn't match him. So if like you look at his left hand, which is Chipmunk, it is just another like arm. You can think of it maybe as a bird of prey, like a hawk. And it's just something that's not matching. And you can see, using Arcana, that it's slightly translucent, and you can also see like the chilling mist coming off it. So if you want a good reference to an idea what it is, think of in Chainsaw Man with the Ghost Devil. That arm that Himeno can just summon out of the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roberts has that growing out of his shoulder.
Dandadan's psychic arms.
Close, but less fun.
That's fair. More scary.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I see what the problem is. You do have a spooky arm. And unfortunately, it's a third leg.
Don't you mean a fourth leg? Ha ha. Bad joke.
You got a spooky arm.
Why does he have a spooky arm?
Why do I have a spooky arm?
Did you touch something? Where did you get the first arm from?
I grew it with my elemental gate.
Alright, okay, so where did you grow it from? Like, where did the bud come from?
Where did the what?
You know,
The bud.
the lotus on your shoulder
What?
joint.
That was an idea by Tish. Add a little bit of layer. Makes a nice, easy point to focus my powers on.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, it's demon seed.
Demon seed? What is this demon seed you speak about?
I went to a... I'm gonna guess that Tish went to a demon's garden and stole a flower. And then shoved it in his arm.
Huh.
Then he used his own magic power. And then it awoken because the master demon is like, hey, who the fuck stole my flower? And he's like, I'm gonna put a curse on there. And that's how you got the Revenant Arm Syndrome.
On one hand, that sounds like Tish. playing the long game with a prank, but it seems a little mean-spirited. So I
Who said
don't
it's a
know.
prank? It was an accident, probably.
Knowing
Probably.
their relationship, it was probably a prank.
Oh, you got a spooky arm.
Well,
Well,
Okay, spooky arm. Can
It's
you
an old
see
spooky
it?
arm.
you know, we have this never-ending font of Tish knowledge in, I don't know, her personal notes we can potentially take a look at. I say, slowly pulling the diary out of Werther's bag.
Hold on, let's not be
Hang on.
hasty here.
Werther,
Let's not be hasty. I need to test my knowledge.
Werther, can you still see the arm?
Yeah.
Can you see this? And I'm gonna try to focus about doing the okay sign below my waist, but not with my prosthetic arm. I'm gonna see if that comes across.
it actually moves to do what you want it to do.
Did you see it move on its own?
Yes. And also,
I give Werther a gentle punch in the shoulder.
have fun with this bidet.
Whoosh!
In the background, like, Hog is just flipping through the Roberts section.
Meanwhile, Roberts is now gone at least like 10 feet in the air from
Yeah.
a water blast.
One sec, I want to look at one thing. All right. I just want to check if there was any particular. Come on. All right. So, I'm gonna say, Roberts. Once you have that, and you kind of like get a feel for the actual arm, now that you understand that it actually exists, essentially, you now gained the cantrip Frostbite with it.
Oh,
Essentially, it's a little different rules. You may make a grab attack on somebody, and then you will do cold damage whenever you grab them with that revenant arm.
okay.
So the difference is on how Frostbite works. Frostbite normally is Fortitude save, and then you add damage based on the Fortitude. They've now become the Strike. So you're going to roll against their AC and then do cold damage to them.
Okay.
And so, and it heightens automatically as if a normal spell. So we can figure that out later for you. But essentially now, whenever you go in to grab somebody with that revenant arm, that phantom limb, it will actually just cause frostbite and do cold damage.
Cool.
So
Oh,
It's a
see,
redneck.
it says right here, note, arm may come down with revenant arm syndrome. Please take care of immediately if this happens. See, right here. She expected it.
How do
I
we take
see.
care of it?
I don't know, she says it's a normal part of the process, maybe. Question mark. There's a lot of question marks after that statement.
question mark,
I'm
question
just
mark,
gonna,
question
like,
mark.
Knit up a scarf and wrap his wood arm in it. That should do it. That'll be warm.
All right.
I try and grab another mug with the ghost arm and see if I can manipulate it with just the ghost arm.
So when you go to actually like grab and lift something with the ghost arm, you grab it and it causes that frost to build up. So cold damage essentially. But when you try to lift, it can't actually lift anything.
Huh.
So it's enough where you can actually grab onto something and freeze it. But if you're trying to manipulate and pull, it can't pull. It goes right through. So that's limitations of the phantom limb.
I see. So with his normal right arm, he's gonna pull out his flint and steel, or flint and tinder. Oh, flint and steel, yeah. And with
Yep.
his other arm, he's gonna see if he can manifest frost on his fingertips. I have the power of a god. Ha 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 ha.
Yes, cold frosty beers whenever we want it. I agree.
But also fire. The world shall be mine. It shall be nice and cozy. People will be allowed to sleep in.
Are you saying you're lighting your hand on fire?
Oh, I am a benevolent god. I will
In
use
all
my
things
powers for
there must-
good.
In all things, there must be balance.
Right. Yes. Congratulations on your frosty arm. I'm gonna start packing our shit.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, wear this. What's the pattern on the scarf?
Which should be the pattern on the scarf?
Snowflakes, obviously.
No.
Dicks, obviously.
Paisley. No, Paisley.
Paisley.
Yep, Paisley.
All right. I
Right.
guess you have a paisley scarf wrapped around the arm. So, but yep. So now, Robert, you're not quite sure where the Revenant arm came from, but it has just slowly developed over this past year. And I'm going to say, in Tish's notes, there is no reference to the Revenant arm. So she didn't cause it. And it's not like you guys might have assumed as you're flipping through it. She didn't actually go off and get this like lotus bud and stick it into Robert's. Robert's manifested it using his divine channels or his elemental channel. So essentially, like, she doesn't have anything written about this.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Directly
Robert.
related.
That wasn't your profile. That was Roger. My bad.
Oh, I've heard tales of Roger.
Yeah. Bless
Oh.
you.
It's soon tight. That poor guy.
Yeah. Sad, really.
Yeah.
She has absolutely no notes about this, whatever this is. I apologize.
So this is new.
Yeah. Well, so is that,
Okay.
I say, pointing at the bouncing Alana.
Alana,
many of
high
us got
five.
something new.
You got a high five her and you just smack her into the air. She's like, whoa!
Sorry.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna ask Old Man if he
Mhm.
recognizes the source of Robert's arm.
Oh. Does old man have an ability to look at occult or arcana?
Probably, but I'm just curious if he can use like. Oh, he actually has nature. Because he's also like a magical bush
Sure.
thingy.
I can see that. He might have some idea what's going on. Go ahead and
Magical
give me nature.
plant.
He's a bush. 18.
18.
I don't think.
Yeah, he doesn't really know anything, unfortunately. When you ask him, like, he taps on his, like, chalk and slate board, and it's like, tut, 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 and then it just comes up with a question mark. He's like, eh.
Okay, do you at least know why you can like get hit with lightning? That seems kind of random.
Oh, I'm gonna ask him that one. You rolled nature on this one. I'm trying to think, what would be a good skill for old man to try to recall?
Society? For his own society?
He has a 0 in society.
That'd be hilarious.
I don't think it would be society. I'm trying to think. There is no. Wait,
He
an
does have
intelligence score?
Arcana. He does.
Oh, he
It
has a
is
0.
+0.
We all have.
Yeah. I mean, the best thing is like. Yeah, I would say intelligence.
He's got
roll.
occult. He's also got occultism and Arcana.
Yeah, let's do Arcana. Let's try that one instead.
Okie doke. Worse.
So it's even more tapping on the slate board. Like he taps there for a long time, and then you realize that he's just been doing like a Monet. Like he flips it over, and it's actually a really dot point of a question mark. Like a dot matrix printer.
What the hell? Do you know anything about yourself?
No, he just shakes his head.
How the hell did I find you in the first place? I swear.
How did you find
And he taps off. He's like, "You're the one who called." On his slide.
Yeah, I was with Tish. I did the thing, and all of a sudden there's a bushman.
Very descriptive.
Yep.
He just appeared in the woods one day?
Well, he kind of like poof, you know.
Yes, I completely understand.
Although, didn't you say you don't like cold weather?
Me?
No, old man. Why
Oh.
would I be talking to you?
Rude.
Old man.
Yeah, no, doesn't he dislike cold weather?
He taps on his board. He says, "Kinda, yes."
I thought you had some like traumatic memory from it or something.
I mean, again, old man doesn't have very much from a memory, so he's like, "Sure." He writes with a question mark.
Question mark is the Monet dot.
Yeah.
No, this time it's Da Vinci style.
Oh, yes. He draws the Vitruvian man, but it's a question mark.
The Vitruvian question mark. Huh, interesting perspective. Huh. I got nothing.
All right, shall we get going? I know we're leaving soon-ish.
We're going to the monastery, I think.
Yes.
You're heading
Mountains?
basically northwest of the desert and heading in directly into the mountains.
Okay. Do we need stuff for the mountains?
I mean, we've picked up our general supplies and things, right?
Yes. And there are other towns in your guys' way.
Who's carrying the 12 water bags?
Well, if there's other towns in our way, we clearly need to destroy them
Yes.
because
Yep,
they're in
and
the
then
way.
And they
They're in the
rebuild
way.
our image. Oh,
There can only be
yeah.
one resort town for miles.
We're supposed to be the heroes, guys.
Oh, as,
We
as
said they were in our way.
a final touch, Roberts will work with some of the craftsmen to produce a wooden totem of Tish to greet people to the resort.
Oh, sure. I think we, when you were gone, we assumed that there's a Tish totem overlooking the entire resort.
Yes.
Oh.
I think so.
Yeah.
Cool.
So no one actually sees it. It's just on the highest point you can put her, and she overlooks the entire town.
We can't have her distracting from the Lehonkadong,
Yeah.
obviously.
Or the giant stage that we had built for William's goat's beard.
William's goat spear.
That
yeah.
no one is interested in. Zero.
Nope.
No.
Zero people. No one likes William's
Well,
goat spear.
you know what? They need to learn to appreciate A Midsummer Night's Nightmare.
I mean, Roberts was there at every showing until it left.
There was no showing. Nobody. No stage actors. I rolled that badly.
Mhm. It was pretty bad
Robert's-
to try to turn it back into a thespian town.
Yep.
Roberts still sat down for every scheduled show. I was confused by no one showing up.
There was one scheduled show, and I think it was Alana bouncing across the stage.
I will say, from the last session, you guys also did find out that the play of the Komodo King originated from Alafreya.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh.
We did.
So why it spread so far out is that the thespians, like the flamingos, they performed it across the continent. So that's why it's such a popular play.
Yeah, they weren't really into taming the shrew.
No,
They felt like
were
it was
not.
racist.
Yes. It was a point where, like, we do this, but we also put a warning before we start doing the play that it's a thing of its own time.
It's just like Chuck Finn.
Yeah.
God damn it.
The story about the dolphin and the orca.
Yep. Chuck
Oh
Finn.
my god.
Chuck Finn.
I set
Alright.
off northwest.
Yeah.
Wait, hold
You
on. There's
guys-
a giant unending storm to the northwest of the continent.
There is.
Wait. Who?
Oh, yeah.
Who's bringing Alana's leash? We can't have her being blown away.
Oh, she's fine.
Okay.
You
No,
just have her
that-
tied to a rock, like she has to carry around with her.
No, the flailing doesn't help you orient yourself.
It builds characters, though. That's important.
No, you gotta be like a fish.
You just give her like basically like canvas wings, like fins,
Yeah.
and she's like
Yeah.
paddling through the air.
And somehow it works.
Yeah, it works. Whatever.
Fair
So,
enough.
but yeah, you guys head out. Well, excuse me. From Alafreya and head northwest out of the desert. So at this point in time, you guys are given a sand speeder, so you're able to sail out from there without any real trouble, and you're able to hitch a ride with another traveling caravan. So basically, there's a route, and you guys just meet up with the caravan and travel with that group, heading to the other side of the desert, on the opposite side of Belru. So, I'd say you guys get out of the desert within a couple days, maybe upwards of a week it takes you to travel with the caravan. And then eventually you begin to see the mountains come up from the horizon, and you start to see more lush green landscapes as you get closer away from the desert. So like more of a prairie or savanna begins to appear over the horizon. Overall, it's a pretty easy trip out. And I think we're gonna catch ourselves back in. Let's see. I'm gonna say you guys have traveled out of the desert, and you head mostly towards the foothills of the mountains. So again, this is a couple weeks you guys are walking, traveling. There are quite a few actual done roads done by the Dusk Walkers. So travel isn't too terrible. And so where you find yourselves is just on the foothills. So you're in this kind of like nice, lush, temperate area of the mountains. So a lot of water has rolled down from the mountains from either glaciers or the snow-capped peaks. And it is a refreshing area to be in after spending a year in the desert, in the dry desert. So everything's lush, everything's green. There's so much life, and there's people traveling back and forth, traders and merchants going around. There's guardsmen traveling on little steam engines up and down the roads. And what you guys find there on the side of the road is a little wagon, a little covered wagon. Stopped, its back fully open, and wares all displayed on the doors. The sides opened up. Oh, I should actually. Boop. I need to change something.
I love him. He's so cute.
I think we've ran into him before.
Yes,
You
we
might
have.
have run into this guy.
We nicknamed him Duolio.
You named him
Duolingo.
Duolingo. His name is Delio. Delio is his name.
Did we get any cash from our last thing?
Oh,
Ooh,
yes.
Question.
That is a great thing. 1 second, and I will actually tell you that.
We flashback. Bowie, it was great to hang out with you for this year, but really we must be going off, right?
Actually, I was gonna ask you why they call them foothills. They don't look like no feet that I've seen. Whose feet are these hills modeled after? Who came up with the name?
That is a great question. For the librarian. And not for Bowie, who has made a generous profit off of this resort town, right, Bowie?
It's gonna like
yeah.
zoom back into me, who's in the present day asking Lahonk this, and Lahonk's like still in flashback mode.
Yeah.
Why are
So-
you talking to? Why are you talking to Bowie? What?
From your last arc and getting the money from the resort town and everything else that you've picked up, you might have picked up items from the desert areas at Belru and have traveled along and sold them off, essentially. So acting as merchants, you're traveling around. You guys have all picked up 500 gold.
Yay!
Yay.
Let's
I could
go.
great, now I'm
maybe buy
over-encumbered.
something.
So
yep.
after this flashback from Bowie.
Actually, it's like that scene from Kung Pao where it kept on focusing on random people. Zhung,
Right.
zhung,
Zhung.
zhung, 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 zhung.
Okay, one sec. There should be a. I'm trying to find the act. There's a chart I'm looking for. Oh. Oh dear.
Oh no. We're professional.
There's a particular chart I'm looking for. That gives you like, oh, this is how much stuff you guys would have earned based on the GM's notes or GM's book.
What was that?
Boom, boom, boom. Ba, 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 ba. Where
It gives me a
look
by level and how much you guys should actually have. Oh, here we go. That's not what I'm looking for.
Well, it's on page 268. If that helps.
I'm about to bust.
I win.
Okay.
There we go. Regenerate that. All right.
I've been busy since we last played Fry.
Yeah, he has.
Apparently.
Okay. So on top of the currency you guys have picked up, so I'm also going to state that you've also picked up a few basic items along the way that you guys can figure out what you want from here.
Okay.
So you have a what's called, let's make sure, a queasy lantern.
A queasy lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you picked up one of
Holy
those. An amazing pop-up book.
Okay.
Okay.
And a book of lingering blaze.
Well, which one is Fry gonna want?
Let me look up what the pop-up book does.
So, the pop-up book is a goblin wizard invention. Whatever animal is the most goblin? What do you guys think?
It's most goblin-like animal.
Yeah.
I thought you were asking of the party, and I was gonna immediately be like Roberts.
No, because there are no goblins, no humanoids in this world.
Oh, I know.
So
It's-
which animal is the most goblin-like?
It's like the rhino-horned geckos or the chameleons.
Oh,
They have like the
Oh.
weird bumpy noses.
Oh, those are good ones. I was gonna go with possum, but that's also very good.
I'm gonna say
Well,
12.
those
but
are possums goblins or are they gremlins?
Oh, it's a good question.
I'd say possums are more gremlin-like.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I think the chameleon is the thing that'd be like more. I don't think they're goblin by nature, but they definitely look goblin.
All right. A horned chameleon.
Yeah.
I'm going to say just chameleon at this one. So, the amazing pop-up book is invented by chameleon wizards. And it stores their spells without written word. Instead, you use pop-ups to do their spells.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's amazing.
So,
What was the
it's
third item? Oh, sorry. finish what
it's
you
a
were
book
saying.
of lingering blaze.
Okay.
So, I will also say they currently are. The Queasy Lantern is worth 1,700 gold.
So
The
that's
amazing pop-up book.
Moderate one.
Yeah, the pop-up book is worth 1,250, and the Lingering Blaze is worth 900.
And I don't really have a use for the pop-up book, as amazing as it sounds, though.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
very much. You have two grimoires. So if you don't know magic, it's one of those things that they are not super helpful for you.
I got 2 cantrips now. One didn't even know I had,
I
and the new one.
do have spells, just none of them
Mhm.
deal fire damage. Which is what the the Book of Lingering Blaze is good for.
Oh,
Yes.
Blaze! I thought you were saying lingering malaise.
No, Blaze.
No, Blaze. So basically, the book, as an action, you can cast a spell. Your next action's a fire spell. It ignores 10 fire resistance. Basically, when you have it equipped.
I kind of want these.
The Queasy Lantern, it emits a pale green light, and all creatures in the lantern's 60-foot cone of bright light must attempt a DC Fortitude save, and on failure, the creature becomes Sicken 1 or Sicken 2 on a critical failure.
You have the moderate versions. The DC is 29, and it's Sicken 2 on a failure, Sicken 3 on a crit fail.
There you go.
Oh, dang.
It's a very powerful item.
It is a very powerful item.
I kind of want to keep the books because they're amazing.
I haven't actually fun way to use the lantern.
Because I've got Elemental Blast where I could spend. Oh no, I couldn't do that. Because this is also an action to activate the Grimoire. Because for me to choose the elemental type, I need to cast Elemental Breath at 3 actions.
Yes, so it would not work.
Does Old Man have
Unfortunately.
fire? No, he doesn't. Dang it. I really like that book. It's really funny.
What, the pop-up book or
The Book of Lingering Blaze, because it says, where there is progress in the field of magic, there is always someone who uses it to set things on fire.
Yep.
That's amazing.
It's very fitting for the group right now.
I know, it's amazing.
I feel like we found that book in the burned down, guard tower at Alafreda.
I would say this is something that at this point in time, you guys have been traveling probably for 3 to 4 weeks, and you guys have just found it. So you stopped in one town, went to an old bookstore, found this one, stopped in another, traded out a few items. Maybe the Honk has done a couple contracts to give porcelain plates, and has done a few, I'll give you a deal if you give me this type of thing.
Or he played a game of cards and won something.
Yeah, whatever you guys think
Yeah.
would be a good idea.
I'm trying to think. So,
These are both so fucking fun. I don't want to get rid of them. I know I'm the only one that can use the 2 books, but they're really fun.
yeah, I think you are the only one that can use the 2 books.
And we'd be lucky if I could actually use the Book of Lingering Blaze. Unless I get a level that allows me to get a fire spell.
Maybe.
If I remember correctly, are you a spontaneous caster?
Yes.
I believe. Let me look it up real quick because I was actually looking at this recently. I believe they have changed how the spontaneous casters work a little bit.
Have they?
Yes, I was looking at the Oracle because the Oracle is also a spontaneous caster, and let's see if it's on the summoners thing too. Blah, 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 blah. Cantrips, spell repertoires. Da-da-da. Oh, here we go. You can do this and keep track of one spell. You can also swap out spells by retraining during downtime.
Oh yeah, that's always been a thing.
Yeah, so you can swap out spells at any point in time during downtime.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
So you are allowed to just, if you want to swap them out before we get into an arc and a fight, you're allowed to rearrange your spells.
Okay, I'll probably do that. Because right now, Deep Breath hasn't come in super useful yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think this thing, the Lingering Blaze, would be most beneficial on a cantrip.
Sure.
Because well, actually, no. I'll retrain. Because I think, Fry, you also have an ability that's like life draining roots, right?
Single violent roots, yes.
Okay. Because the one that I have only gives 1d4 temporary HP. I think yours does
Oh.
better.
Mine is straight healing, and my RO ability also adds temp HP.
Okay.
So we could just double down on the AoE healed damage.
No, I think it'd be better. I mean, I do have another AoE heal, which is Vital Beacon, which is that kind of like well where you can just plop it and somebody can touch it to get a certain amount of health back, and it changes or degrades.
Okay.
But I might trade this for something that hits a little bit harder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Through it.
Yep.
What did we
Oh, oh.
decide? Sorry, I have a kiddo asking questions here.
I'm planning to hold on to the books because they make me laugh.
Okay.
Yep.
No, you don't have to tell Philip,
Oh.
honey.
Yes. What's up, sweetie?
We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break.
Let's do some break music.
Keep doing
Okay.
Way to kiddo who stretched her nose and got a little like
All
owie
right,
on
the
it.
screen is on,
Oh.
so Philip's gonna come back in a second.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, I'm back. All right. So, in the meantime, where we are left in the actual scene of our game, you guys are traveling through the foothills of the mountains, and like I said, you see a wagon opened up. You see a bunch of items hanging from the wagon, and people are like haggling and dealing with the merchants on this wagon.
got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what I was saying is, why do I call them foothills? Whose feet are they modeled after? Any idea?
Oh. I think LaHonk might know that one.
No,
He
I
seems
don't. I'm
to
gonna
be
go
more
ask
knowledgeable
Duolingo.
of art.
Sure. You go up to the you go up to the familiar wagon, and there's the raccoon hawking his wares, like you saw way out in the plains when you first left Wivenhoe. And he sees you guys walking up. He's like, "Hey, how you doing? I
Hi,
see
it's
you got
been like-
good customers, huh?"
Yeah, it's been like 2 whole years.
Yeah. 2 whole years. I've been waiting for you guys to turn up. I'm glad you're not dead.
Do you know why they call them foothills if they don't look like feet?
He pauses for a moment. and he's like, Well, I assume they're named after General Foot.
Isn't that the person who genocided an entire race or an entire species of insect?
Might have been.
That's awful. I hate that.
There's a lot of things that are named after awful people.
I don't like that. That's not cool.
Well, then we should call them something else. What are you thinking? Huh?
Taint hills.
Tate
Because
Hills.
they're
I
tainted.
was gonna call them mountain toesies.
What? But they don't look like toes. They look more like taints than anything.
What are you talking about? You see the mountain behind us? We're on the toes of the mountain.
So if I tickle the ground, will that tickle the mountain?
I don't know. I don't talk mountain.
I'm gonna tickle the ground.
This
roll
would
me
be a perfect
performance.
time. Hang on. I'm gonna cast root reading so I can hear what the ground has to say about it.
Okay, go ahead. The mountains are unperturbed. They're stoic as ever.
I don't think the mountains are
they're
ticklish.
ticklish.
No. So Toesy Hill, Mountain Toesy Hills. Okay.
Mountain toesies, no hills, just mountain toesies.
Oh.
Yeah, see? Mountain toes.
Oh. They really need to figure out how to take a shower.
Yeah, they should. I just assumed, wait, if there are mountain toes and these are they like the edge of the mountains, is the water coming off them like sweat?
Why
could
do
be
you think
pee.
it's so sought after?
Oh, that's awful.
But they've got really pure pee.
The purest.
They must be very hydrated.
Yeah, probably. Do you see all the water on top of them?
All right, I'm tired of
Oh,
this
it's
conversation. What do you got?
I'm enjoying it. I'm glad you ended it because I wasn't going to.
I wasn't either until I saw Fry do. They're like, oh my god, we're wasting our time with this.
Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Anyway, if you would like, go ahead and roll me a flat d20 to see what catches your eye.
Yeah, 20.
A 20. Oh,
That's a crit,
Well done.
actually.
it is a crit.
Oh. Is there bottles of fresh mountain spring water?
Actually, that one doesn't actually work super well. I realize
Oh.
one of the items I have listed here doesn't actually work very well. So give me one moment. I'm going to actually find a different one in the meantime.
This whole time, Lehonk has been chasing after Alana, who's been floating in the background.
Oh, 100%. That's actually what I kind of assumed
Yep.
what Lehonk was doing at this point.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. All right, with the 20 Werthers, you have found what he has on the wall is a stave. A very magical stave.
Pretty magical.
Yep, it gleams with arcane sigils and runes crafted about it.
I'm gonna look at it
Sure.
with my perceptive eyes.
It's not hard. If you pay attention to it, Delio comes up like, hey, that's what you call a spell striker staff. I picked it up.
Gesundheit.
Yep, I picked it up when I was traveling through the different what one of the Trinity colleges. I stopped by and I picked it up. This is a spell
Oh.
striker staff greater, a level 11 item.
Ooh.
It is a staff +2 striking, shifting staff of +2 striking, and it has echoing weapon, haste, acid arrow, and weapon storm.
Like those are spells that it can cast.
Those are spells in it. Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is. Oh. It's okay. We can ignore that.
So I don't think I can use, because if it's an actual martial weapon, I can't use it.
It is a stave. A staff is a simple weapon, I believe.
I think I can use simple weapons. I'm trying to find where.
Yeah, the category simple weapon club.
I'm just trying to remember where the stupid proficiencies are.
Everyone's proficient in simple weapons
Yes. Okay.
because it is just a stick.
Yeah. That's a pretty cool stick. I'll give you 10 gold and a Werther's original for it. No. 2 Werther's originals.
Diplomacy. Let's see what you can negotiate for this staff.
I want to see who's got better diplomacy. It's,
Lei
yeah,
Honk
that's not.
has fabulous diplomacy.
But Lehonk currently is trying to catch Alana.
That's true.
I was trying to see if old man had any, and no, he doesn't. Okay.
I believe in you.
How's the 30?
A 30. Holy shit. So,
It's those two Werther's originals.
Yeah.
all right. So with the 30, like he's not going to take it, sell it to you for 10 gold. But if you give him the Warlords originals, and he'll sell it to you for 700, which is half the price.
That's all my gold.
But it does give you 4. It does give you 4 spells.
But the crafting system requires you to have gold. I mean, can't make anything if I don't have any gold.
You can
Well-
borrow some of mine. I say, flying
I-
across the sky.
I will allow you guys a reroll in here.
No, I'll take it.
Okay. Go ahead. You can pick it up. There are a couple things what to bend for the rules for this guy, but
Mhm.
it'll be fine.
All right. It was called the Staff of.
It's called the Spell Striker Staff.
I'll look it up.
Mhm.
Just keep.
All right.
uh,
So 20's off the chart, off the roll for here. Who wants to roll next to see what they can get?
I have caught Alana and tied her to the wheel of this cart.
Yep, perfect.
And
So roll me a d20.
I will roll.
Is it the basic spell staff or the greater?
Greater.
Okay.
I got a 1.
A 1. All right.
Oh boy.
So
Perfect.
you see actually a scimitar hanging off the walls.
Scimitar. My god, I want it.
It's called the South Wind Scorch Song. So DeLeo comes out and is like, oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I picked up that one coming out of the desert. So you may, if you want, haggle with DeLeo to see how much you can pick it up for.
Delio, let me tell you, I have an amazing insider tip on where you can get the finest bone china, and I will take out my samples.
Yep, go ahead and roll me diplomacy.
Let's see. 37.
Oh, 37, so good. So you start negotiating with DeLeo over the bone china and the scimitar. So he'll also do the same. He'll offer it to you for half the price, as it should be. That is 450 gold.
Sold.
Yep. So it's called the South Wind Scorch Song. It is a magical +1 flaming striking scimitar.
Heck, yes. And it was 450 gold, you said?
Yep.
Got it. Weapons and shields. Search. I
Yep,
know how
that's
to
all right.
play this game.
All right, Roberts, you gonna roll to see what you get?
5.
5.
Nice.
All right. So Roberts, as your let me check to make sure this is the correct one. Yep. All right. So as you're going across the entire wagon and searching for everything, you see as the honk was like negotiating for the scimitar, on the other side of this door, hanging off it, is a wooden shield. So this is the woven wood shield, greater.
Oh.
So the greater one, it has a hardness of 13 and has 104 hit points. So it can absorb a huge amount of damage.
That's a lot.
Hmm.
Yo, this guy gets a +2 status bonus if you get a bonus to at least one of your speeds, which I do when I rage.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
What's the price on it?
All right. So when you ask Delio, he's like, so this one I also picked up. Actually, I was traveling through the southern half of the continent, stopped by another Trinity college. It's going, one of my nicer items, going to be sending you back about 2,500.
Oh. Do you accept bags of mixed nuts?
Nah, I got burned on mixed nuts. So no mixed nuts.
Okay.
I only accept gold.
Well, I've invested all my gold in mixed nuts. So I guess it'll have to be another time.
You may re-roll if you cannot afford it.
how
Okay.
much was this thing?
2,500.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's a shield that has 104 hit points. So it can
That's-
absorb 104 points of damage.
100% fair.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a 15.
A 15. So as you're wandering around again, so you find another stave hanging off the cart. This time it's a metal ornate staff hanging there. So again, this is one where it's, oh, I should point out. Delio comes up to you again. He's like, oh, that one. Yep, that one I actually found. So I found it in a flea market. Bought it for a song on a dime. That is a Staff of Phantasms. It is a staff that allows you to class Illusionary Disguise, Item Facade, Illusionary Creature, and Illusionary Disguise at 4th level and 3rd level. But unfortunately, you have to be able to cast magic to do it. Cast a spell.
Oh, that's not my bag of tricks. Maybe La Honk, but I'm more down to earth. E.
All right. So you ask him and you tell him, he's like, wants something a little bit more down to earth. And he's like, fair enough, fair enough. Let's see what else I got. He kind of like shop rifles around a few things. He's like, all right, I got a couple things that might help you. I got, let's see, a leather armor made from hagfish. How about that?
No, I'm fine with my breastplate.
Okay.
Tink.
Nothing there, huh? And so he kind of goes around it again. He's like, let's see. Oh, here we go. He's like, okay. Actually, can you? What weapon groups can you use? Can you only use basic also, or simple?
That's proficiencies, yeah. Simple weapons and unarmed, yeah.
Yep. All right. So you can't use that boy. I'm actually going through my list. I have 20 items I got. So I'm just trying to like. Oh, here we go. So he's like, all right, okay. How about this? And he rifles through the back of his wagon and he hands you a tiny black ring with 3 garnets inlaid in it.
Ooh. What is this? Creepy.
Found this while traveling about up near the volcano. All right, there's some monks up there who entire thing is they like manipulating fire. They might be kind of like you, but with fire instead of wood. He is this guy, and what they were able to do was literally use fire to jump between different flames. So this is a ring of fire jump.
Oh, very nice.
So as long as there's a fire big enough to contain you,
You're
this
small.
includes magical ones, you can jump through the fire and appear in another fire 100 feet away.
I got that as Terran and never once used it. But
But Terran wasn't traveling with arsonists.
but Terran wasn't traveling with arsonists.
Yep. It also gives you a +2 to athletic checks.
I like.
And that's why
How
I
much
got
is
it.
this one?
This guy, 940.
Oh. 940.
Hmm? It's a good deal.
I only have 849. That's a shame.
You can always try to diplomacy him.
I can help you, my friend. Listen, you little shit.
Wait, hold on. Hold on a moment.
Oh.
I'm going to do a quick crafting check. Okay. With that 23, can I make a Roberts original?
Robert's original. You
A
made
root beer
so many
barrel?
more- Of course it is.
That's the Roberts original. It's a root beer
Yeah.
barrel.
You can make a Robert's original. I'm not going to stop you on that one.
Here, hand him this. Call it a Rogers original.
Oh, Roger's
Maybe
original.
even a Roy Rogers. I mean, it doesn't have any cherry, but it's close enough.
I'm sure you would cherish this Robert Rogers original.
Give me a diplomacy check still.
Okay. Come
For that
on.
one.
Hey, 19.
19's really good,
Pretty good.
especially for
Plus
for
0.
Roberts. Yeah, with a +0. So,
Yeah.
with the Rogers original, I discussed with him. He's like, "How much?" He's like, "I'll give it to you for 800. How about that?"
His name's Robert,
Deal.
isn't it?
It
Let's
is.
do it.
It is.
Oh, it's Rogers now.
I think that's what you said.
Yep.
It is. I meant to
Says
be Roberts. That's okay.
you wanted to be a Roberts original, and then you changed it to a Rogers original.
And we rolled with it. We yes-anded
Yep.
you so hard.
Okay.
Do it.
Oh my god.
Yep. So you can add a fire jump ring to your inventory then.
I'm just learning to bribe everybody with candy.
I tried to threaten him, but you stopped me.
Well, yeah, because it's candy. And he's never going to find anybody to make it again.
So, I'm also very surprised because there are actually 2 items on here that would have been great to pick up. So Lehonk, you got one of them,
Yes.
but it actually has a partner item on this list too,
No.
called the North Wind's Nightverse.
That sounds awesome.
It's a katana that does striking frost damage.
Ah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but you got the fire one instead.
I don't know. The spell striking staff is pretty dope.
So you can't use it as a spell strike item like the Magus can, but you can still cast spells through it.
Yeah, and the spells it has loaded are pretty awesome.
Yes, and if I remember correctly, how stays work is that you just toss your charges, or you can charge it in a downtime, and then
Yeah.
you can rest and then regain spell slots.
Ah.
So, because it hangs on the charges.
So I was dealing with a kiddo problem. What did we decide on the lantern in the books?
I'm still down to keep the books, just because one gives me an illusion gives me Mirage for free, and the other is a meta magic boost,
Do
which
we
just means
want to sell the lanterns and boost our gold?
actually, let me read this again.
Sure.
The Queasy Lantern?
I guess my question is, he mentioned a volcano. Are we heading in the direction of a volcano?
So, these mountain ranges are volcanic. There's one major volcano near the center of the continent, but you can think of it as the Cascades or the Japanese Alps. They're volcanoes. But there's like one like Mount Fuji or one Tomaha or Tama. Yeah,
Tahoma.
Tahoma.
Um. All right, so I think the Lingering Blaze makes me really happy with what is written. What it does is it allows us to hit something that has fire resistance with a
Mhm.
fire spell.
So you're thinking we might run into creatures with fire resistance because we're heading into the mountains. Potentially
That's my-
volcanic.
That's my metagaming thought here.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
But at the same point, why would you use fire against something that is fire? And I don't have fire spells that pack that much heat. I
But-
mean, I might if I take a look when I do some retraining.
I was about to say, when I believe you can retrain as a downtime activity.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So I might
Yeah.
get something that hits hard that can do that.
Yeah.
So it might still be worth holding on to. They're all actually really great items.
They're fantastic
Mhm.
items.
Yeah.
We could always busk.
Meaning.
Sell. We could, actually like do work and earn income.
Yes, that's true.
Why would we do such a thing?
Money.
I mean, I'm good. I have plenty of money.
I
got
used to.
20 gold.
I have 738. 'Cause
I have
didn't-
49.
I didn't buy anything last time.
And I believe
let's see what
yours
pop-
was also the cheapest to pick up.
Yes.
Let's hold off for now because I think these items might come in handy.
Okay.
And if not, there's bound to be another place where we can sell them.
This is true.
Hmm?
Duolingo. Let me ask you this question. Any rumors, reports, interesting information from the roads that you have picked up?
Well, last time I saw you, what was that? A year or so ago? Since we,
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years. Really?
Yeah, time sure flies, does it not?
Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. In that time, news reports started coming out that the Grand Tish passed away.
Oh, yes. Very sad.
Yep. So, there's been a lot of political and economic upheaval about the year after that came out. So, since then, things have cooled off a little bit, but now without the continent's major power player anymore, essentially, like, I guess a lot of people view it, we lost a monarch. And so there's a lot of people struggling right now to, or like I should say, making their plays to get power.
I'm desperately searching through my notes. Is it Wivenhoe that Alana is from? Yes.
Yep, Alana's from
Yes.
Wivenhoe, just north of Nola.
Perfect. I want to ask about that. How is Wivenhoe?
Ivanhoe. Well, I haven't been back to Ivanhoe in a while.
Ah, okay.
Let's see. Last time I heard, major porcelain or bone china manufacturer right now. So pretty big industrial or artisan hub.
That is the place I was telling you about. You gotta get on it. It's becoming hot, Duolio.
Oh, commodities. That commodity's already hot. People who already got the contracts, they've already set and already have their connections.
Well-
It's no good anymore for travel merchant like me.
Well, I will keep my eye out for you, of course, my good friend. For this is a mighty fine blade.
Wait,
I bet it
hold on.
is.
Who's making the power plays?
Oh,
Are
What?
there names?
nothing I know of personally, but to the merchant guilds and things like that, there's whispers of maybe fracturing among the continent.
Hmm.
He's like, "Oh, here, let me show you. Let me show you." And he goes like underneath his counter and he pulls out a little like what you imagine a tiny treasure chest is, and he opens up
Hmm.
and it's actually like a currency box. And he has a bunch of like gold, silver, and copper. And he rifles through. He opens it up and reaches underneath, and he pulls out a couple of coins from underneath it. And he holds it out to you. He's like, "Take a look at these." And when you look at them, they are not the same gold coins you guys are familiar with. They have a completely different insignia.
Do I recognize the insignia?
Give me a society check, and I'll say like my imagination was the gold and silver coins that exist right now that you guys all use. That's common currency. My idea was like it has like not a direct like stamping of Tish's likeness, but you can kind of figure out who's on that coin, type of thing.
It's an artistic rendition of what Tish's profile might have been.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, you're not quite sure. But
So
they
it's
are not
right-
the Tish coins that you're used to.
I guess I'm just kind of curious. So I'll name drop the 3 that came from the Trinity. I don't remember their. I don't have their names written down, so I don't remember.
That would be the ones
they
you
were.
met
Yeah.
are Sir Bohan, Father Tamasa, and Yuri.
Okay, got Yuri Broha,
Bohan. Sir Bohan.
Bohan,
Yep.
and Father
Tomasa.
Tomasa.
Tomasa is from the Brotherhood of the Dawn. Yuri is from the Dusk Walkers. And Sir Bohan is from the Silent Night.
Okay. Yuri was Dusk, and the other dude was Silent Night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna name drop those chuckle fucks.
Like, DeLeo, like, takes a moment. And he's like, "No, I don't know anybody of those names, really. But check this out." And he reaches into his thing, his pack again, or his little money counter. And he pulls out something you guys have never seen before. And that is paper script.
Huh.
Paper script, like a.
Paper money.
What is
What heresy is this?
that?
I know, I don't understand it either. But apparently it's backed by this guild.
What guild is this? What is their names?
It sounds like a scam.
Why would I
So-
hold on to a piece of paper that's supposed to have money? Why don't I just give you a leaf?
And he
Robert's
points
will
out,
Time to
it's
leave.
he points out it's the Librarians Guild.
Huh.
What the hell?
Why would they be doing that?
Also, what backing do they have?
Well, for what I understand, so I was sold this or given this by a librarian while I was crossing through one of the towns. And how he was selling it was gold, silver, and platinum's heavy. And you had to keep it locked up in a box. But this paper script is lightweight and easy to conceal.
But why
I
don't
mean-
they just? Oh, I mean, true. But why not just use leaves?
Well, he points out each script is numbered. Apparently, the Librarian Guild keep track of every one of these.
You know,
Hmm.
it's not a bad idea. It's just weird.
You're telling me?
Especially for the librarians. I thought they were nerds who liked books. So, wait, no, that makes sense why they're giving pages to everyone then.
Yeah.
Okay,
see,
I
see?
understand.
Yeah.
that's fine and dandy, but where is the central money that's backing this paper money?
And he's like, don't know, but what I can tell you, what I'm assuming is, well, the Librarian Guild is in almost every major town. So, I mean, they have money because they can branch out to every single town that has the ability to hold a library.
Maybe spread out between all the major guilds? So that would make sense to me.
Maybe. Because I'm guessing that you go to a library and you exchange it for the currency, for some gold.
I think this is a ploy by Jeffrey Beavers.
That's right, the famous industrialist, Jeffrey Beavers.
Mm-hmm. I
do you
heard he
think
was on a list with somebody
What do you-
named Muskrat. My
Yep.
thinly veiled references.
So,
LaHawk, I think Werther's is having another moment.
He's never stopped having his moments.
Does he need medicine?
Potentially. We will never know. Anyways, thank you very much, Duelio. As always, it has been a pleasure. I will untie my apprentice from your tire now.
Alana's just asleep, floating in the air.
Oh,
Must be nice having a cloud for pillows.
you're a merchant. Ever heard of anything like this? I say, holding up my Alana balloon.
He looks at her, it's like, a curse?
That's what I said.
Great. Thanks for the information. Maybe we'll see you in like a year or two.
I hope not. You guys got a lot of money. I hope you guys stop by soon. Anyway, where are you guys headed before you take off?
Oh, to this monastery to the northwest. Have you heard of it?
Well, there's not a single monastery to the northwest. Which one are you trying to get to?
It's one with a bunch of poets who are sickly and like to cause plagues among people.
You have to be more precise of which one.
There is more than one monastery in these mountains.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine, but
There's
these
technically 3.
Oh, son of a bitch.
okay.
Well,
This is
I'll tell you this much. Let me just. There are 3 monasteries, but they're very close to each other.
okay. Which one does poetry?
Technically, all 3 depends on which type of poetry you're going after.
Okay, which one deals with the plague?
Again, they all have sickness running through them.
What the fuck?
Did we get any more
What?
clues from the book that we're just not remembering?
No, this is something
No.
that it is. The book was written now at this point in time, probably upwards of 100 years ago.
Right.
So
okay.
the monastery has changed in that 100 years.
Gotcha. Okay. I was just
So,
making sure we
DeLeo-
didn't, like, forget
No.
something.
DeLeo is essentially telling you guys, and I'll make this just plain and explicit. As you guys chit chat with them, he says, essentially, there are 3 monasteries in where the direction you guys are going. So they all kind of are artsy. They all produce different types of poetry and song. And what he understands from the history that they used to be one, and they all kind of broke apart.
Oh, okay.
One
We're,
wanted to do
we're
haiku.
dealing with the Catholics and the Protestants. Got it.
Yeah, very close.
It's
But
the
he also
poet reformation.
he also points out that he's just like, yeah, but if you're going up there, I mean, I don't go there because of that plague. All 3 monastery groups have it.
They're all
I don't deal with it.
sick?
They've been sick for a long time. So anybody goes up there gets sick.
What?
But the reason why they go up there is the breweries. Each monastery produces its own special brew.
Oh, they got sick ale up there?
They got great ale and spirits. Each one produces its own unique one. If you can bring me back some, I'll make it worth your while because that stuff is hard to get and it sells ridiculously well back in the city.
I bet you
Okay,
I
but-
could do that. A
To
little
be fair,
wheeling and dealing with some monks. Piece of cake.
True, but chartreuse green is very expensive.
Oh, yes.
It's like 300 gold a bottle. That's just like a fifth.
Check my heavy purse. I could afford that.
If you, like I said, you get me a couple bottles, I'll make it worth your time. But, I mean, they're great. One of them, like, they distill it with a particular, like, bark in the area. Another one's fermented from a root. And the last one comes with a bug at the bottom of the bottle.
Ah, yes.
Awesome.
What's the bug
A
for?
koala.
Yeah. So it's supposed to give it some sort of taste, each one of the special ingredients they use, but neither one of them wants to share it.
Okay, so we're talking about tequila, chartreuse, and something else. I don't know. Probably like a whiskey or maybe it's oh, I know what it is. It's the Chicagan monks with the Malort.
Okay, I want
Oh,
to hear about the
God.
Chicago accent now.
Oh no! Why
I don't
would you
have
do
a
this?
Chicago accent. I can't even think of what a Chicagan accent sounds like.
I'm just thinking of alcoholic Malort.
It is a liquor. It's
Is
There's
bad.
non-alcoholic Malort.
Ugh.
Do you
As well.
want all three of them, or is there a particular bottle you
get-
want?
Give me all three, because there's a customer for one of them each time.
A few bottles of each. I will do my best.
Yes.
So we're getting tequila, chartreuse, and Malort.
Apparently, you're the only one to come up with Malort.
I know.
I was-
This is all you, Ghibli one.
Yep.
Well, you're welcome. Fry could have interjected, but he didn't say anything.
I wanted to see where you were going with that. I am not regretting it.
Apparently,
True.
Malort is where he was going with that.
Malort's really popular for whatever reason in the bar scene right now, and I don't understand why.
It's the memes.
I guess.
I got the green chartreuse
right.
though.
Honestly, Malort is a fantastic place.
Yep.
Really,
I
it's
guess
a
I'm gonna have to go-
fantastic place.
I'm gonna have to go
But-
pick up a bottle now so I can rep all three when we get to that point.
Nonetheless, you guys now understand of your next destination. The source of what you think comes from the sanguine fever. And you now understand that the monastery that Tish had stopped in originally, and when she found the cure for the fever, has been broken up into 3 different monasteries. So,
and
next
each
one,
monastery has sickness running through it.
it's just something
sanguine
endemic to the
fever.
region. Yep. So, it's an endemic disease. That's just because all the monasteries are just kind of tightly packed together.
Mm.
So one gets it, all the other 2 get it. And you also note they all have their own signature brew.
Each has a Montezuma's Revenge. I got it.
Yeah. So, which is kind of true of actual monastery monks. They do make a lot of beer and other alcoholic things.
Yes, and
Yes, they
fermented
do.
things.
Yes. So, fun times as you guys head back up in there. So,
Perfect.
with
Well-
that, why don't we sign out?
I would love to. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. If you liked what you've seen here, and I know you did as I dropped my notes, go to youtube.com. There, we post all of our past adventures in a timely and organized manner. We figured out a system. Right, Phil?
Yep.
And... God damn. That was very good, Gimli one. And speaking of Gimli one, you can join us on Patreon. There, for a mere $5, we have bonus content curated especially for you. Right, Gimli one?
Yes, we do.
Yes, definitely. We definitely
Quite.
worked very hard on that, and there's definitely absolutely nothing on that Patreon whatsoever.
I'm about to bust.
You guys, this is a serious podcast for serious people. And if you like serious podcasts for serious people, go to Blue Sky. There we post our schedule and a bunch of amazing memes. Right, Fry?
Actually, yeah, it's true.
And join us every... What the hell? All three of you are banned from the soundboard.
Okay.
And speaking of being banned from the soundboard, join us every Friday on Twitch, 7 p.m. Pacific. We are very professional.
We've killed our moderator.
Yes, you have. And with that, say bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hi, everybody.
Bye.
I'm ending this.